Ebro in the morning, Rosenberg, Laura Styles. Nick, what's up, G?
What's good, sir?
How you doing, man?
Man, chilling, you know, coming in here representing.
Rosenberg.
I ain't seen y'all in a minute.
It's been a minute. Rosenberg, please explain.
Yeah.
Take your sunglasses off.
Why?
Take them off.
No, we trying to.
He was at
BET Awards.
He was. I saw him.
Yeah,
he was way in the back. I was like, is that bro?
You saw me from the stage?
Yeah.
He was in row X.
Yeah. Hashtag row X. Hold on, I have a question for you before we make fun of people for the BET Awards. Can you explain? I think I know the answer.
Okay.
Can you explain why you're wearing this fakakta afro pick?
Yo, don't just throw around fakakta. It's a Yiddish term for this bullshit. It's not bullshit. That's black power.
No, but why?
Yeah, you gonna just disrespect the black fist like that?
I didn't even notice the black fist.
With a Yiddish term?
Oh man.
Was that the same one at BET Awards?
I got several, but
Because I didn't see the fist one at the BET Awards.
Nah, that
It
one
was
had
the
a
same
fist too.
Okay, so what is it with the afro pick?
The afro pick, and that's just because I gotta pick my hair out. There's no significance.
There's no fashion statement.
Rosenberg,
to
let me
that.
jump in here. What the fuck is going on? You got that pick, man.
Ebro.
Thank you, bro.
What are you doing, man? Talk to us.
I'm getting ready. I'm preparing for a role, so that's why my hair's out. But I think the afro pick was more of a fashion
You're
statement.
looking like
Who?
Richard Pryor.
Oh,
A lot of people are saying that. That's
something you're going for right now.
that might be the look I'm going for.
It's a
But
dream.
you can't
This is my
confirm
thing.
nor
This
deny.
is because y'all. I always keep it 100 with y'all. I don't want to get out and start bragging about this role because people have done it in the past.
Yes.
And I don't want to be one of those dudes to be like, "Ooh, this is the next thing, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go get." I want the work to speak
And it's
for
a
itself.
very coveted role.
Yes.
And it's a very, I'm sure his estate and his family take it
and
very serious.
Yeah, a lot of people are playing around. They get out there and they say, "I'm doing this," and they haven't talked to the family. And I mean, he's a legend. He's one of the best. So I'm trying to do everything properly. And and the way the movie business works, something could be in development for 5-10 years. I mean, I actually learned this lesson when I was attached to doing the Arthur Ashe project about 6 years ago. And I went out there and I was at Sundance and this is my next movie. And because of so many moving parts, you look crazy out there talking about something that's not shooting. So I'm not saying nothing until the movie is in production. But it's
however, your mustache game is moving real Richard Pryor.
yeah, I'm trying to do everything. I'm chain smoking. I'm doing everything.
Can you get the real? Remember in the '70s, he had the real thick, hairy joint though. He had
That's what I'm aiming for.
He looked like he was in the Whispers.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
Yeah.
Just Lamont from Sanford and Son.
So, but you have to say, should this work out, this is a potentially a career defining.
He doesn't
role.
want to talk about it.
I'm just saying, if I get the opportunity and that film actually happens, I'm gonna give it my all and do everything I can do to be the best.
Listen, if you don't get the role, you look like a father.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
look like
a
a
father. A couple people daddy.
Very true.
How is fatherhood? Talk to us about Marilyn Monroe and
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Yes.
They doing it. 3 years old. They got a book coming out this Christmas.
A book?
Of course they
Yeah.
do. Of course they do.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? already have a book?
You know what? I went to
Explain it to me.
Scholastic because this is the thing. I'm not one of those people. I don't want my kids to be in the entertainment industry. But I understand that people, love them. And they got Twitter pages and websites and all that. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to take the characters that, my kids have become without them having to do anything. I've created, the rock and roll adventure. So they're like the new Raggedy Ann and Andy.
That's super cute.
So, and they get to
Super
stay this
exciting.
age forever and but they don't ever have to, really them be involved, but the
And they have
characters go forever.
and they can make money off of it
Yep,
forever. and
for their schooling and all of that, and we're gonna make cartoons and dolls and all of that. So
you had a good joke at the BET Awards, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Because a lot of times when people come out and present, the jokes are kind of rah, rah, and your joke about marrying rich was what hit home.
it's interesting because I think the writers on the BET Awards do a fantastic job, but it's about delivery, and a lot of people don't deliver. And you're not comfortable. And I'm gonna be honest. The first stuff they gave me, I was like, I'm not really with that. You know what I mean? Let's switch it up. And then when they gave me that, I was like, all right, I'm kind of tired of going to that same well of all Mariah's rich and I married well. But I was like, yo, let me just do it my way, and it kind of worked.
It came out good.
Yeah,
and I do agree with you
appreciate
because the writing was pretty good, but they have these moments sometimes at award shows that they set up, and it's a setup for failure. Like they had the thing, I thought it was mostly very good, but they had the one thing with Deshaun Jackson and the soccer player and Boris Kojo.
Yeah.
And the problem is if you have two people on the outside who are not actors,
Right.
Boris is a great actor. He's
I
not
don't
a
say
com-
great, but he's
Taking shots.
but
He's an actor.
Yeah.
He's an actor. But you need a comedian. You need a comedian in the middle to tie together a joke. You can't have a guy who's not a comedian trying to make something funny on stage with two non-actors. That's a
Nah,
setup for failure.
it's true.
And it
So-
was crickets in there.
Yeah,
crickets.
it was rough.
But and it's weird too because you were there way in the
back,
back.
yes.
But you saw the energy to where you have to really hit because otherwise it's a lot of stuff going
Oh,
on.
and
People
people-
looking at Tiny to see if he going or she gonna go and talk to Floyd. Like it's a lot going on where everybody's not really focused on what's on the stage. If you're not
couldn't-
commanding the stage,
I couldn't really see any of those things that you're talking about because I was too far away.
Hashtag row X.
Hashtag Row X. But there is a lot. And I will say, did you notice, I thought Chris Rock's monologue was one of the great monologues of all time.
It was great.
What was the energy in the room? Rosenberg says the conservative black contingent wasn't
I thought it was a
all the
little
way
flat.
good.
I don't think everyone was ready for all of his jokes.
I was backstage when that was on, and we was rolling. But that's what I'm saying. That the room is so massive that if you're not hitting, and if it don't, you like.
Yeah, but you know, there's some of Chris Rock stuff. Like there's
It was,
Chris
it was,
Rock
it was
fans.
a lot of
It was edgy. It was a lot of
oohs.
oohs.
It was a lot of oohs. But
We loved that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody at home loved it. I think like the one that hit in the monologue the most that I thought everybody would. That's when everybody was just like, oh, okay, we can laugh and relax. Is when he was talking about Donald Sterling, and he said, he didn't want
His wife was a black basketball
yeah,
player.
he said neither did his. So like I think that everybody was rocking with that, and then from that point on he had him. But before that, it was a little.
Why do you have to choose the name Serge Ibaka, though?
The blackest name you could in the NBA.
Straight African.
Exactly.
So Nick, rumors are circulating. I think Laura Styles. We talked about this in the room. We don't believe it.
About.
You and Mariah breaking up.
I just left the house.
I know. It was, yeah,
So
I reported
broke up
because I
this morning.
have to because
But
it was all over the blogs.
let's
but
talk
we knew it
about
was
this
BS.
though. Let's talk about this. Ebro wants this to happen.
Why?
Why?
Let's keep it 100.
Please
Why?
Let's keep it 100. Ebro wants this to happen. He told my wife
Okay.
the week we got married
Yeah.
that we were gonna make it 6 years.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna make it like 6 years.
And he was like, "That's good." He was like, "That's a great Hollywood marriage." So therefore,
What number you at now?
He's like, his
What number
clock
you
is
at
tick-
now?
I'm at 6.
Oh my God! Yo, Ebro, you trying to will this to happen?
Ebro wants
I know
it to
her.
happen.
I know her, and I know him a long time. And she, Mariah, before she married Nick, wanted to be married. I mean, she would dress up for Halloween as a bride. Like, she was ready. She was ready.
She was ready to go.
And Nick was ready too.
Yeah.
Nick's
Especially
always
for
wanted
Mariah.
to be married.
I've been engaged several times,
We know. We know.
and this was
So I was like, all right. So y'all both jumping in feet first. You didn't really date.
right.
There wasn't like a long engagement.
No, a couple days.
And jump right
It
in.
was a couple days.
Yeah.
Is that
We
fast?
went in. We went in. We was on some Chloe and Lamar stuff. We made it a little longer.
You lasted longer than that. Do you think
I
you're?
don't do crack. That's my
Well,
thing.
that's- oh, shit.
What a,
Oh God.
Come
I love Lamar.
And Mariah has a major discernible talent. You guys are nothing like them. But yes,
Shots at Chloe and Lamar. What are we doing?
sorry, no need.
No, so Nick, but it does help that you guys have like completely different lives. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're gone for weeks at a time. She's traveling.
weeks at a
Or-
time.
Or a week.
A week. That's usually my goal. I try never
Ebro,
to be gone.
you know
more
I know what
than
it's like.
7
too.
days.
You know I know what it's
So
like.
this ain't about you, Row X, man. Chill out for a second.
Row X.
That's your new name, Row
Rosenberg
X.
X.
Bro.
That's double.
Chill.
Yeah, you taking it on another
Chill,
place.
chill,
you want
chill.
the pick?
Nah, chill. But it does help in the relationship that you
It
both
does.
have.
I truly believe, and my grandfather taught me this because, he was one of those dudes that kind of was on the road all the time, military and stuff. He said, the reason why his marriage lasted for 50 some odd years because that whole absence makes the heart go fonder type of thing. And it was always exciting when daddy came home. So
Right. How involved are you guys in each other's careers?
I try to stay out of it, honestly. That was some more wisdom from elders to say, look, just be the husband. That's a full-time job in itself. Trying to get involved and be the manager, and I don't want no parts of that. Plus, I got so much stuff going on in my own career. And same thing, like I would love to get advice from her, but she's focused and doing her thing. So we just kind of, when we at home, it's about home life.
And the only time you guys come together is for the children?
Yeah, I mean that's what it's really
And
about.
food and kids.
Food. Yeah.
Dinner table time. That's
That's
what
any
it's all about.
marriage. That's just regular marriage. I will say, when I got home last night, not seeing my wife for 5 days, it is very nice. Like you instantly
You got stuff to talk about.
catch up. It's romantic, and
Yeah.
every kiss means something.
Exactly.
Like when you're together every day, I mean,
What do you guys do at home? Does Mariah cook?
Yeah.
She gets that. What does she make for you? I'm just curious because I feel
She
like
makes
Mariah
it-
can have whatever
I'm
she
into it.
wants.
It's a
you know,
great
I'm just
question. I
curious.
wanna
Yeah,
know.
she
I'm
makes
just curious.
her favorite dish and mine as well is linguine and clam sauce.
So she gets down in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
yeah. She and probably she bakes too. Yeah, like a
Really?
mean pecan pie. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she goes in.
that's not bad.
So, the next thing for you and the reason you're here is wilding out.
Yeah, we wilding out. I got my man Chico Bean, one of the stars of the new season in the building.
Chico, how you doing? Never met you before, sir. Step on up.
What's going on, Ebro? How you doing, man?
I'm great, man. I'm
Happy
just
to be here.
Listen, me as well. Me as well.
Pleasure, man. You
Okay,
don't
man, your breath is all on my.
It's really close.
Move over.
I have a question. Why are we celebrating yet another season of Wildin' Out?
When you're not on it, or
In which
Cypher's not on
Cypher
it.
Sounds of Rosenberg gets no phone call. You get these.
Well, no, time out.
I'm
We've
about to
we've
go.
had-
You
we've
see, it's
had
about
this
to go in.
conversation.
You
Time out.
see-
First
Wait,
of all-
wait, Nick, hold on.
Okay, because I got it.
First of all, you can't even mention Cypher Sound's name at MTV for some reason. We don't know
They
why.
hate him.
that has nothing to do with me. But hey,
I don't know
the,
why-
the elephant in the room. Where is he at right now?
Well, we hate him too.
Apparently.
Site's going for Angie's slot right now. So,
Cypher's doing 3 to 7. He's
Cypher's
going
on
he's
3
going
to
for that.
Congrats.
so he's going for that.
Okay.
But why not me? Fuck Cypher Sounds. Why not
you,
Rosenberg?
you come to the show.
I sat there and waved. You
But
were
we were like-
Rosenberg's here.
Hey,
Is Rosenberg not funny in that circumstance of improv? Because what you're doing is improv and snapping. Is Rosenberg not funny in
I
that
think he
scenario?
could be on the show. He could be on the show, right?
I think he can definitely be on the show.
Thank- well,
like,
thank you.
Yeah, y'all kind of like remind me of Monsters Inc. Like you like the blue dude and you like the little green. Y'all look just like them. Like,
Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all like the real Monsters Inc. So I just
That could be something in there.
yeah, that could be something. Like,
All
we
right.
can run with that.
So I don't understand. The season's already shot, isn't it?
Yeah, but we doing another one.
Third season. I mean, MTV2 doesn't pay shit anymore. That's why
They don't.
They don't pay anything.
It's
but
not
Nick
for
does
the
this
money.
for charity.
It's-
Nick does this show. Let's be clear.
He does it
as a
because
favor to MTV2.
Rosenberg, calm down.
No, wait a minute. I take
Calm
offense
down.
to that. Like, come on, bro. I'm standing right here.
No, I know, but you're new. You ain't getting paid anything. I know how this works. I
He
did
used to
MTV2.
be on
Rosenberg,
MTV.
Rosenberg.
used to be
calm
on
down,
down.
man.
What?
He's
Wildin'
mad
Out
at
is a
MTV.
great show, man.
For the fans, it is.
Yes, and for Nick, he's a comedian. He does stand up. It reinforces
We discover new
humor,
talent.
Yeah.
new
Like
talent.
That's a great part of the show that we actually get to.
Yes, I agree. I agree. All those things are very positive.
But I remember when Kevin Hart was complaining about how much money we was paying him on Wild 'N Out. Look at him.
It
now.
worked out.
It worked out.
Okay, but hold on. Don't you also hold on? In all fairness, don't you also have a movie coming out this week?
Yeah, I kind of like to do everything at the same
So
time.
what's the movie?
Have babies at the same time. Put movies
Two
on TV.
babies.
Yeah, call me. Yeah, exactly. No, this one's called School Dance. So it's something again. Wasn't a lot of money involved, but Lionsgate gave me some bread, and I called all my friends. So Kevin Hart is in it, Lil
Talk about-
Duval. Who else?
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Mike Epps.
Keep going.
Amber Rose.
There we
That's
go.
what you were waiting for.
She's gonna be up here this week.
Yeah,
Yes.
we
She's promoting the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Rosenberg's best friend.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
You heard the streets are talking.
Amber
Yeah,
Rose
streets-
hangs around girls, gays, and Rosenberg.
So that means I fit into one of those categories, or I have my own.
No, you in that. You in that. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Cannon. We will not talk about his potential opportunities because
Yes.
we don't want to jinx them.
Yeah, nah.
So when you see him in the afro and the funny mustache, it's because he's prepping for something.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's
chain
a- and it's a-
smoking.
and chain smoking, but it's a good look for being a father.
Yeah, thank you.
Yo, I
Thank
gotta
you.
tell you something else
Very
too.
fatherly.
You also did something weird at the BET Awards because you look great in person, but on screen to me you look. I was so far away. I was watching the big screen. You looked huge. I thought you looked really. What did you wear that day?
The shirt was a little fitted.
It was very well done.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Ebro on. You know
Well,
what I mean?
We can't be Ebro. We can't. Be. You look good though, but Ebro's a monster.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Chill,
you know,
chill.
I had one of the stars of School Dance gave me a shirt, Lunel, and it was bedazzled with her face. And
Lunel gave you a-
she,
Lunel gave you a
and
shirt?
she was like, "You ain't never gonna wear it." I said, "I'm gonna wear this shit to the BET
BET
Awards."
That's awesome.
And I wore it.
That's
so.
dope.
Nick Cannon, we always love seeing you, man.
Man, it's
and
love, it's
I'm
family.
always happy to see you. Always smiling. You
Appreciate
still, what's the show with Howard Stern and everybody?
Yeah, America's Got Talent.
that's
Number
still
one
right.
show on television. That show.
Yeah, that show.
He doesn't even mention that till the end. He doesn't even mention.
Doesn't
it.
even care.
Yo, he's doing Wildin' Out for $12 an episode. He's on America's Got Talent.
Biggest show on television.
Biggest show on television.
Crushed Rising Star, Killing the Voice, all of that.
But that doesn't. People don't talk about that a lot.
I-
Like
you
it just
know-
kind of lives. People like
yeah,
it. It's on.
Season 9, 15 million people watch it every summer.
Damn.
It's like, it's just one of those things where, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, keep doing it.
And are you signed on for how long? How long you rocking?
Yeah, we doing it for a while. You know, we got
Howard's the question mark.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. You never know.
That will be a hit if and when he goes. He'll take a few million with him. Or you think
but
they're
I
there
think he'll
now?
leave a few
Oh,
more
he'll-
million for us to
that he
get.
brought- that he brought, he'll leave
because they
it.
paying him a lot of money,
No, that's
and they
true.
brought the show to New York because of him.
Yes.
So they can save money if we go back to L.A. But I want Howard to keep doing it. The ratings are super high.
Did the white people get mad about your little antics online?
Little
What
bit.
was the song called?
The album was called White People Party Music.
Yes.
Were you offended, Rosemary?
No, I'm not
But
a good
this us,
person.
though.
I'm not a good person
When he
to
did
ask.
whiteface?
You could have
They did
called
whiteface.
You could have called.
I ain't been up here since then.
No.
It was
Oh,
right
wow.
before. You could have called the album "Honky Bitch Music," and I wouldn't have cared. So I'm not the person to ask.
So white people cannot get offended about whiteface, man.
Yeah,
You can't.
They created that term. Their whiteface is a mountain range in upstate New York. Whiteface is not a real term.
Right. No,
But white people was like, we got something.
Well, no,
Whiteface.
it goes along the lines of like, blackface was because they did not want to hire black people, so
Exactly.
they painted white people.
Yeah.
You're not painting yourself white because you don't want to hire white people.
I hired lots of white people.
it's human.
My lawyers.
I'll tell you one thing. I wish you'd hire one more white person.
Hey, come
Always back to you.
You got a job.
Always
If
back
you want to be on the next season of Wild 'N Out, you got it.
Can I get? How about America's Got Talent?
Yeah, see, exactly.
Or the Richard Pryor movie?
Nah, you done. Nick Cannon, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, congratulations.
Appreciate
brother.
you,
Always
man.
love seeing you.
Love.
All right.